I remember toward the end of his life, he gave that famous speech where he said, "Cut me my check, cut me my check, cut me my check." And basically, we were owed money. We needed the wealth. He started to see what the wealth, where the wealth was. Malcolm got it. Malcolm talked about the wealth his whole life. Marcus Garvey talked about it. Dr. Claude Anderson was around, very a young man at this time. He spoke on these issues. So it's not like we didn't always know that the money mattered. I think what happens is that we end up just getting distracted, right? And this is why consciousness is so important, is because a conscious person is in enough of a meditative state that they know what the assignment is, right? They know why they're here. They know what the goal is. And the same thing is true with stocks. When I was telling you earlier, what's the dang assignment? You know, when you're making your investments and you're buying a stock, what is the goal? Why are you here? What are you doing? Right? And by reminding yourself of that every day, that'll keep you from being distracted by all of the things that are designed to get your attention. Really, I kid you not. I think one thing I can offer some support to you on is I can tell you, if I tell you about my life, um, I am not super famous. I'm more like internet famous or something. I don't know. I go places, people know who I am. I've gone to night. I was in the club one time, and the DJ goes, "We got to put Fox in the building, y'all." I'm holding up my glass. I had some water in it or something. I don't even drink, right? So I got that kind of stuff, right? It was in Vegas, right? And I saw Michael Baisden in there, and it was just like this thing. I was like, wow, look at this. I feel like a rapper right now. But I have a lot of stuff happening around me. That's my point. And one thing I really concluded a long time ago is if you try to get some work done, you got to stay focused. You got to put up some kind of blinder to, to make sure the main thing always stays the main thing. And actually, Will Smith said something 25 years ago that I listened to when I was in my 20s that stuck with me, where he basically was saying that like he was talking about family, and he was saying the reason that my family fell apart is because I put my career first, and I said I'm going to give my family the time that's left over. And he said if you're really ambitious and you're really investing time in a significant way, there's going to be nothing left over. So whatever you leave to the leftovers is going to get left over. It's going to get looked over. It's going to get abandoned, left behind, etc. So the black community is kind of like that. Like we are the leftovers of society. That's why your community gets looked over, forgotten. It's never part of anybody's significant policy agenda. So here's the point: when you're talking about building wealth or building all the thing, all the manifestations of wealth that exist in your life, not just the money. I'm talking about everything that matters for you. You got to make it part of the agenda. You got to make the main thing the main thing. And everything can't be the main thing. Politicians are liars to me because they will tell you that everything is the main thing, but everything can't be the main thing. The main thing is the main thing. So in my life, I ask myself every day, I say, boys, what is the main thing? Okay, I know you're distracted by this over here, but what's the main thing? Yeah, yeah, I know you so and so wants you to go do this and do this and do that, but is that part of the main thing? Is that part of the agenda? Is that one of our big rocks for this quarter or this year that we're trying to accomplish? And if the answer is no, then it's like, no, I do not have time for that. That's going to be in the leftover, looked over, not addressed part of my life because I got to make the main thing the main thing. So, what are the main things? Basic things for me: getting up and going to the gym, working out because I don't want to die sooner than I have to. Two, the kids, taking Taylor to school every morning. That's the main thing.